All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Where did we leave off? Next season, ready to check the awards and all that. Check out the lines, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is how I want it. It's only 32, so actually not bad. I think a trade is on the horizon, including Subway. Let's actually just see if there's any trades. He's a little bit of trade value, still young. 14. Couple thirds, the best so far. Zub. Don't really need, I wouldn't mind getting a defense man. 83 is 31. Average defensive stats. Four years at 6 mil. Kinda steep. What's the thought? Oh, it doesn't bring me back to that. Okay. McNabb, Chatfield. And we're back to the start. Wouldn't mind maybe like a defensive forward. Let's see. So put him in. We'll just see. Let's just go forwards. But it's like a Granlund. No. Goudreau. Not bad, not bad. That's somebody to keep in our thoughts. No. Great shot blocking. That's about it. Yeah. Greer. No. Next, Boston. Niederreiter. No. Killorn. Oh, wow, I thought it was gonna be better. Next, Buffalo. Josh Norris. No. Linus. No. Kulik. No. Cap. No. Paul Carter. Not quite. Oh, it's not bad. Grinder though. Rizzo. You know what? Let's go back to Anaheim. Goudreau. Oh, he doesn't. He has a modified no trade clause. And he doesn't want to come here. Whatever. Calgary. No. Gridden. No. Honzek. No. Backlund. What's his contract? 1 year, no extension. $3 million for. He's 38, so this will be the last year. Helping out Calgary, unfortunately, giving them Savoy, but let's keep looking, I guess. Nado, no. Kokanyemi, no. Amantha? No. No. Jordan Stahl. Great face-offs. 39, so this will be the last year. Most likely. Oh, it's 2 years. Not a fan of that contract. Jordan Stahl wouldn't be bad. So we're saving about $300K. We might be able to get like a third as well. Try second. Not quite. I wouldn't mind this. He is old though. Let's just see if we can get a second. No, not quite. Okay. Chicago. Oops. Forwards. Boston Krause. It's not terrible. Sam Steele. Again, not terrible. How old is Sam Steele? 29, so he still has years. 3 years. I wouldn't mind a Sam Steele, you know. Along with our second back. This could go through. You know, they're getting younger. Let's try it. Jacked it. feel like just as well. Give you our 4th. Yeah. Hey, we take that. NHL lines. Okay. So we go down overall, technically, but I think this is actually would be better for us. Is he better at face-offs? No. Okay, so they'll stay there. He's actually a left wing, but I'd rather keep this guy on the left. Well, McLeod actually has surprisingly good face-offs. Cole's a great penalty killer. He's only 26. Yeah. And he's playing where he's supposed to be. But you can't get much better than that. I think that third line's gonna cook. Okay. Let's figure out the lines, the power play and all that. So yeah, this is kind of I don't know why this keeps coming up. McDavid finisher can be dry carrier, yeah. Power play 2. So this is where it gets a little tricky. Ekholm is not as good as he once was. It was Nicholas Roy. Actually, we'll put in McLeod here. Ekholm for... I guess it has to be Ekholm. We'll do that. So it's Coleman that's really bringing the overall down for the chemistry. Who can we put in? Put Coles in. Yeah, we'll try. Alright, so that brings us to 0, which is fine for me. Yeah, McLeod has the face-offs, yeah. Alright, 4-man. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna beat this, really. Actually, let's do these strategies on this line. Distributor. Ooh. Is Howard a shooter? Not really, actually. He's more of an assist guy. I think put Colson can shoot the puck, really. And we'll have McLeod carry. Just with his speed, it's so good. And this, yeah. Actually, instead of Ekholm, we're gonna put in Hyman. He's not on that first, is he? Oh, he is. Okay. who was here at home? What about... What about a McLeod as well? Has the Nuge face off, so yeah, we'll do this. Oh, you know what? McLeod actually brings this down. Let's just keep it at home. Here's the +2. It's fine. Distributor, finisher can be the Nuge, I guess. Puck carrier can also be the Nuge. Okay, Pellica. Yeah, I'm not really sure how he's really offensive guy. But whatever. PK1. Colson is pretty good. PK2. Dickinson McLeod. Why can't I find his attributes? Okay, Dickinson. PK3. 80, 60. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But then we are going to bring up Roy. Looks like that. And that. Coleman's good on the PK, yeah. And that's that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's fine. And that's fine as well. I mean, we're always going to have negative chemistry, especially for the 3-man PK. Extras. Yeah. Actually, wouldn't mind a 1T there. There. Instead of Roy, we are gonna put in McLeod, and then Howard for Hyman. So he's on that, yeah. 3 on 3, not being that. Same thing here. That, and then McLeod. Yep, cool. You can rock with that. Goalies, we got the Fowler, so pretty good now. Frederick is scratched. Okay. Look at the contracts again. Oh wait. We already messed with it. All good. Captains. Yep. And we have to talk to some players. Let's just see who. So Coleman, Roy McLeod, Steele, Dickinson to start with. Coleman, McLeod, Roy, Steele, Dickinson. I'm gonna forget. Coleman. Actually, let's wait until we get to the regular season, because it's very risky right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit the trade block now. Should be fine. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So now we should be able to talk to them. Oh. Okay. I think you have to wait like a month. Oh, wait. Actually, let's go back. Oh, nice play. Yeah, okay. That's alright. End of conversation. The chemistry on the second line is pretty good anyway. But, McLeod. Oh, nice play. Scheme fit. End conversation. Roy. Third line. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Roy. Then Dickinson. Okay. That's okay. Sam Steele. Damn. Okay. That's alright. Back to edit lines. So Roy bumped this up to a +2. Defense. So Wallman, Coleman, Cole. We have to talk to. Cole. Nice. Thank you. And then it was Ekholm. Line 2. And then it was Wallman for the top pair. Okay. That's okay. Chemistry is looking pretty good, though. Yeah, we're kind of cooking. Alright, we may as well just get to simming. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Coaching staff. Oh, we're missing an assistant coach. Ooh. NHL assistant. Anybody with good teaching. Defenseman. there any associate coaches? Yeah, we'll ask this guy. See if he wants to be an assistant coach, and we'll up the pay. Offer. Continue. Okay. Gallon dart. Go a month. Nice. Decline. Decline. Alright. Simming has started. Alright. 7-4, start the month. Not terrible, I guess. I wouldn't mind, actually, talking to Frederick again about waiving his clause. Okay, there we go. So hopefully, let's propose trade. So does his list come out? Frederick. Tradable Blackhawks, Red Wings, Flyers. Okay. Frederick. They want him. Does he have any value? Not really. Like, I wouldn't mind maybe like a decent prospect back, you know, like this guy. Oh, there's a lot of value in that guy. We go fifth. I might just have to take a pick. Try the third for next year. Yeah, I might just have to ask for a pick. That's okay. Take your fourth. I have more. Okay, that's okay. All skaters. This guy. Jack. What about just a nice sixth? I'll take it. You know, get that cap out of here. Nice. Let's continue simming. Nick Jensen, no. 18 and 6. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I should be able to talk to these guys now. Thank you. And who are the forwards? Coleman, McLeod, Dickinson, Steele. Coleman, McLeod, Dickinson, Steele. Coleman. On the second line, no, third line. Second line. Yeah. He's on that left. McLeod. Okay. Sam Steele. These guys are assholes. Dickinson. Thank you. Was there anybody on the defense? So we got +5 on the first and second line. And then we'd probably get a +1 if Sam Steele cooperated. And defense are good. Okay. Let's continue. No need to make any trades. We're 18 and 6. Let's go another month. I didn't set any goals for anybody. I done did forgotted. $29.91. That's good for first in the league. I mean, we'll take that. Let's go another month, and then we'll have a look at the player stats and team stats. Second, and I get a 6th and a 7th in a terrible contract. I mean, no. 10-2 win over St. Louis. Nice. No. Seattle fired their coach. 7-1 loss. That's tough. Blues fired their coach. Alright. So a little over halfway. We don't want Orlov. A little over halfway. We're killing it. No two ways about it. Stats. So we have we're just good. McDavid, Hyman, Bouchard, Draisaitl, Howard. So Howard could be doing better, but you can't really be too upset about that. Like, you'll take that every day. Everyone's just kind of contributing, really. And how are the goalies? Yeah, so Fowler's killing it right now. Like to see that. 29-8-1 with a 9-10 and a 2.74. And you'll take that if you're Edmonton. And then Levi, yeah, I mean, decent backup, really. Okay, let's look at the team stats. So yeah, we are first. Cool. Goals 4. Yeah, we're good. Goals against. We're 4th. Pretty good. Power play. We're 1st. PK. We are about 6th. Yep, 6th. So that's pretty good. All things considering. Last 10. Dallas is 10-0. We're here 7-1. Yeah, we're pretty good at home this year. Hey, we'll take that. Alright, let's just... You know what? We're just going to send him to the trade deadline. Oh, it is just right here. Okay. Decline. Ducks fired their coach. Lots of firings. Happened last year too. Okay, so at the trade deadline, we are... I have no idea. Oh, Werenski. A year left at 9.5. That's a good... Team's interested. Edmonton. No. Morgan Geeky, 4 years. Shabbat. Oh, we have a trade. Colorado. Devin Tays, a second to Boston for Geeky. That's a big trade. This guy right here. I wouldn't mind maybe having a look at Chabot. Shabbat. He does have... Does he have an extension? Decline. No, he does not. And we are one of his teams that he would like to come to. He is a left-handed shot. Cancel. So I think it would have to be Ekholm. Oh. Okay. Nope. I didn't realize that had a new move clause. In that case, Ian Cole. Then we would have to give up our second. And a first, probably. Because I don't think we have any, rookies, really. Nothing great. We have this Wolf guy. I wouldn't mind doing this. Let's just try. Rejected, too far off. Let's get rid of that second. And we'll add our first for next year. And I actually think that would go through, so I'm gonna add a third for next year just to compensate for us not having first. Propose. Reject, too far off. Okay, how about a fifth and a fifth? Let's see. Rejected. Maybe this wouldn't go through. Maybe just a fifth? Okay. What about just this? Let's try. Oh, need to sweeten it just a touch. Fifth for this year. Accepted. Okay. So we got our guy. We have our guy. A few trades did happen, so let's just have a look. Golden Knights to Carolina, Anthony Mantha, Jordan Stahl for some picks. A lot of trades happened, actually. So, yeah, the Tays. Yeah, I think it was Devin Tays. I mean, I don't know who else it would be. For Morgan Geeky, we have Linus Carlson for some a couple picks. Connor Brown, Capo Caco, Dante Fabro was on the move, and then we got rid of Ian Cole, defensive prospect and Wolf, then a first and a fifth, and we got Thomas Chabot. That's a great trade. In my eyes. Get him out of Ottawa. Come play for a real team. Trade. We got Chicago. So Colorado is kind of... They're selling right now. Are they doing bad? Are they doing bad? Central. They're not doing that bad. Am I reading these wrong? We got trade Anaheim, Goudreau to LA for a second. The third in their division. Let's have a look at the trade summary. Chicago acquired Brock Nelson and Andre Palat from Colorado for Jonah. I'm not even going to try and read that or say that. We have another trade, New Jersey. Siegenthaler to Chicago. Yeah. And then we had another one. Like, if I'm reading this right, Devin Tays was one of their... He was their, like, second guy, right? More geeky, though. It's good. More geeky. Trade Buffalo, Middlestat to Utah for some prospects. So Morgan Geeky will replace, I'm assuming Andre Palat and Brock Nelson. But they didn't get back a defenseman anywhere. They didn't get back a defenseman. So I think they might have a little bit of a hole. Well, we're gonna have a look after the trade deadline, because I'm curious. I am curious. So we got Thomas Chabot. 1 year left, so we can try and re-sign him. The only thing is we also have to re-sign Howard. I did this trade hoping that it wouldn't just be for a rental for the playoffs. So we will have a look at that. And we do have a slight hole in our defensive group. So this Chapot will definitely fill that. I mean, while we're here, may as well have a look at the Stats Central. See the stats. Oh, we have a trade. The Rangers. They got Dmitry Orlov for a couple picks. Cool. So McDavid has 60 goals in 64 games. Yep. And Bouchard's over a point per game. Howard picked it up, so he's over a point per game. He might have been actually already. Chabot. Yep. He was doing good on a shit team. Winnipeg. Got a trade. A whole lot of nothing, really. So yeah, we have 5 guys over a point per game again. I feel bad for Draisaitl. We just stuck him on the second line this whole franchise mode. Gonna trade Columbus. Severson to the Golden Knights. So the Golden Knights are stocking up. They're in our division. Let's have a look at the goalies real quick, actually. So yeah, I mean, Fowler just, he improved from the last time we saw. I mean, I don't want to jinx or anything, but on paper, it looks like he could be in play for the Vezina. Another hour and a half in game till the trade deadline is over. Yeah, so Fowler is 8th for save percentage, which I actually thought it was going to be better than that. So, maybe what I said was false. And then goals against leaders, he's 3rd. But who was first there? Shesterkin? Yeah, I mean, I mean, you can't really go up against that. What team is he on? Is he still on the Rangers? We'll have to see. Stats Central. So Matthews is actually first for points. McDavid's first for goals. Let's look at goalies though. So Shesterkin. Yeah, he's still in the Rangers. 44 games played. Goals against. So Fowler is actually there. Oh, I don't know actually. Save percentage. Where was he? We have a trade. Hampus Lindholm. Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh, no, I'm not. Now we have to do that all again. I love this game. Entire league. Goalies. So in terms of this, I mean, I think you'd still have to give it to Shesterkin. I mean, these are the guys, though. I think it would go Shesterkin, Saros, and then Fowler for the Vezina right now. But, yeah, the trade deadline's coming to an end. 5 minutes in game. And we are done. Okay. So yeah, we kind of already went over that. I do want to just have a quick look at some teams. Do we have another trade there? Activity feed. No, we didn't. It did come up though. Okay. I just want to have a look at some lines. Actually, no, not this. View lines. I just want to have a look at Colorado. Yeah. Defense. Yeah, so he went to shit, who did he go to? Boston. Yeah, so Devin Tays was an 86. I guess Boston was looking for a defenseman. But Colorado just kind of fucked themselves. In my eyes, at least. No, offensively, it's not very good either. Let's have a look at the Rangers. Yeah. 90 overall. And then I want to have a look at Toronto, because they're like... I mean, when you have that first line, I mean... Yeah, Matthews gonna have an incredible season. Nice kind of brings it down. Production-wise, at least. Okay. Minute lines here, because we have Chabot now. Who would I actually want up here? Probably Chabot, actually. Yeah. Actually, I want some one-tees around. Okay. Okay, so now we just have to talk to Wallman and Chabot again. So Wallman's on that second pair. Thank you. And we will talk to Chabot. Oh, nice play. Scheme fit. Okay, he didn't wanna. That's okay. And then we'll also have a look at the contracts. So Chabot does want to re-sign. Could I interest you in... So extension remaining. We'll have a look at Howard. Oh. Okay. So I don't mind the 2-year, actually. But I would go down to 14 mil. I'll offer him this. I'm okay with that. And then Chabot. I would give him what he wants, minus this. So I'd actually do the 10 mil here. Okay. And who else? Coleman. Not really too worried about keeping him. But that would be a pretty good deal. Roy, same thing. I do want to bring this guy back. Any goalies need to be re-signed. Fowler needs to be re-signed. Oh. Eey. So I would actually... Let's just leave him for now. And let's just get back to simming. We'll worry about the contracts at a later date. We may as well just finish up the season, really. We'll go here. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So we're going to have to work some magic, unfortunately. Winnipeg fired their coach. Yeah, they're kind of shit in the bed right now. So we already clinched the playoffs, so that's nice. Blackhawks are really good now. So the Avalanche are still third in their division. Looks like maybe another President's Trophy. I think we already actually got it. $60 wins on the season. I mean, can't go wrong with that. 61, 125 points. 10 points better than the next team, which were the Leafs. Penguins, first in their division. Columbus clinched. Oh, actually, no, there's still a day. They still have a game. So the Jackets did clinch with 88 points. Yeah, so the Metro's kind of shit now. Honestly, the Pacific's pretty bad other than us. The Central's not much better. Okay. We'll have a look around the league. Stats Central, so 137 points. You can't be mad at that. 77 goals. I mean, like, Bouchard 101 points. Howard ended on 88. Okay, and now let's go to the entire league. So Matthews ended with 139, so two more points than McDavid. McDavid, however, did take home the Rocket. Let's look at defensemen. So Bouchard and Fox are actually tied. Bouchard had 3 more goals. Fox had better plus minus by 2. Fox did, however, play more time. He had more minutes. Fox was more defensive, I guess. I don't know how NHL actually does it. I don't know if they both win it or if it is just one player. It's hard to say who would win it, really. Goalies. So it looks like Shesterkin probably took it. Let's just add games here. See, a minimum 50 games played. So we're down here. So yeah, I think these guys are 1 and 2. Saros maybe. But I think it's got to be Shesterkin. But I don't know. Fowler might have been able to. We'll see. We'll see. Shesterkin probably won it though. And if he didn't, I think it might actually go to Saros. We'll see. Okay. Let's go. Advance a day. Just get the playoff format. So we're going up against San Jose. I just want to look at the playoff tree. So we have Colorado and Dallas, Minnesota and Chicago, The Kings versus the Knights. And Edmonton, which is us, against the Sharks. And then we have a good battle between Pittsburgh and Washington. And then we have the Rangers and the Red Wings. The Panthers and the Lightning, so Battle of Florida. And then we have the Toronto and Columbus. Cool. And then we'll have a look at the team stats, entire league. So goals for, we won that by a pretty large margin. Third best goals against. Power play, so we were the best. It went down from previous years, but that's okay. Penalty kill. Yeah, we're like right in the middle somewhere. Last 10, so we're going in hot. 9-1. Cool. Yeah, we were good both away and at home. Love to see that. Alright, let's get to simming. Calendar. So like I do, I'm just going to do the first 4 games, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. If we get swept, then it is what it is. So win, loss, win. So we're 3-1. Game 5, it was a loss. Game 6. And we won in 6. Alright, next series is gonna be... Looks like it's gonna be the Kings. Yep. So we know how this goes, in real life at least. First 4 games. Win. So we just swept the Kings, beat them in 4. We like to see that. So we're 8-2, and you win 8 more. Next series looks like it's gonna be Chicago. Oh, Game 7, Chicago and Colorado. And it's gonna be Colorado. Wow. Okay, first 4 games like I do. Win, loss. So we're 3-1. Game 5 is a win. Now we're going up against Shesterkin, who probably won the Vezina. But we'll see. So, alright. Whoever wins 4 wins the cup. I'm just gonna do the first 3 games this time because I do wanna go in if we are about to win. So let's first 3 games here. Loss, win. Game 4 is a win. So we are 3-1. We're 3-1, fellas. Let's sim the game. If we're about to win the cup, I'm gonna intervene and just go in. First period, it's 1-0 Edmonton. Second period, it's 2-0 Edmonton. Alright, let's press play and bring this up. Ooh, the Rangers scored. Lafreniere, but McDavid, power play. Ooh, Dofreyev. It's 3-2 Edmonton. About to win the cup. With Zach Hyman. "47 seconds. 44. 29. 26. 18. 13. Let's go in, boys. It's looking good. It's looking good. Start game. So there's how many seconds in the teams?
Well, for those of you just joining us, better late
in
than
Edmonton.
Never here in the late stages of this third period. The Oilers lead it by a pair
10 seconds.
Saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Just seconds away now.
3,
Set to hoist
2,
Stanley Cup.
1.
And there it is.
And the Edmonton Oilers
The accomplishment
win the Stanley Cup.
are your Stanley Cup champions.
And you said it, James. This is the childhood dream, the pinnacle, the best
Connor McDavid
in their faces as they celebrate.
finally got his Stanley Cup. We love to see that. Bouchard with the Conn Smythe. Wow. 28 points. Wow. The Stanley Cup.
Lord Stanley is about to be handed out.
So much fun. You can feel and sense the dream is alive. It is right there. And I'm really curious to see who hoists it over their head first, James.
And
Connor
here comes
McDavid
Engine, the lifeblood
got his
of
cup.
this squad, and he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for
One of the
first
best-
time to be able to
one of the
hoist
best
that cup is
ever.
an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion
We're
that's
one of the
flowing
probably
through
the
this
most
game.
skilled
He's done
guy
everything for this team,
ever.
on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
Finally got his cup. You have to dry. You have to. It would actually probably be Nuge, but
It's the cup for a skate, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and there's a reason why everyone's tipped
yes,
off
sir.
this moment, because they wanna see
So
everyone
with
touch
with
the cup.
McDavid having a
Doesn't
cup,
matter what your role
where
is,
does he
you're
put him
a
all
champion,
time?
you'll bond together
That's
forever.
the question, really. Oh, I can't choose the Nuge. Yeah, we'll just have to give it to Bouchard.
And it's the Conn Smythe winner's turn to get the cup. No one's more deserving than him.
I mean, he was unbelievable.
So Bouchard won the Conn Smythe.
Everything that he did to contribute
Wow.
to this individual award, the Conn Smythe Trophy. Now he hoists the cup. I don't even know if you can script it any better, James.
Pump Coles and
There's a physical price to be paid to win the Stanley
how many times do I have to do this?
Well, he led his team in hits, and I mean, there's no question that the games get tighter and they get more physical. And the entire team garners energy off each and every hit. He was so effective when it came to his physical game.
Okay.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room.
Hell
They're
yeah.
hugging, they're smiling, they're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going to pass the dressing room this party.
Ooh, what's this
Way
song?
past.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We love to see that. Finally got their cup. Edmonton. Hell yeah. Wow. Alright. I mean, look at those stats. Tough game. Tough game. 6 power plays, though. You can't be doing that. You can't be taking that many penalties, really. Alright. Alright. Advance the day there. Let's go look at the player stats for the playoffs. So Bouchard won the Conn Smythe. McDavid had more points. I mean, everybody chipped in. Everybody chipped in, really. Yeah, literally everybody. Everybody had at least one goal. Let's look at the entire league. Oh, wow. So, Dorofeyev also had 20 or 30 points. McDavid, Adam Fox, McKinnon, Workhorse, Bouchard, Barkov. Yeah. But, hey, the better team did win. Alright. Yeah, 4-1. Hell yeah. Okay. Edmonton Oilers. We love to see that. I'm just gonna create a new save file. And then that's gonna be it. Hopefully anybody watching enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next